There we go. All right. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at the BTA Network, and that means it's time for Monday Mayhem. That means we got stories that kind of went under the radar, but we may have something else to deal with tonight. There's some severe weather in parts of the country, so our radar's coming up tonight too. All right. Anyway, we'll get to that in a few minutes. I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm on the line with four of my crazy cohorts. To my immediate left, we have our master and creator, Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
Hello, and actually, in some ways, probably the master of weather, too.
Mm-hmm. Like the weather wizard. No, I'm kidding. All right, anyway, to my right, we have
I'm not trying to sound too important.
I know. Anyway, to our right, we have our Arizona Sunshine, Janet. Hello, Janet.
I'm to the right of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is everybody, all things considered, tonight?
All right, below left, our Van Hoofsing Scott. Hello, Scott.
Hello, everyone.
And finally, below right, our resident Joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday.
And in the chat room is Sajo, keeping an eye on things, making sure nobody does anything stupid.
So
Unfortunately, there are assholes out there that will do stupid things.
Of course. All right.
And it's time to switch our descriptor up on your thing.
I'm away. Give me just a second. All right, I'm going to do both of them because we're going to get them at the same time. Now, I need to change one.
Beyond the airwaves tonight is under what we are going to call from now on weather alert. This is when we are aware that we have severe weather throughout the country and in different places that can affect people. Right now, if you are unlucky enough, and you'll understand why I'm saying unlucky, if you are unlucky enough to live in Butler, Missouri right now, your ass had better be in shelter with a mattress over you, a helmet on your head, your shoes on, ready to roll, because you are currently in an active tornado warning. Now, while the warning is labeled as radar indicated, I am going to say right now that based on every available radar information I have, I am not going to call this radar indicated. I'm going to call this radar confirmed.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before you go on, Craig's also in the chat. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Greg.
Yep. So if you are in Butler, Missouri, Foster, Missouri, even though the storm just passed you in Foster, Passaic, Missouri, Appleton City, Missouri, Montrose, Missouri, coming up to Ulrich and Creighton, Missouri area, I would be keeping a very, 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 very close eye on the radar.
Well, guess what, Frodo? I've zoomed in on it.
Go ahead and switch to correlation coefficient.
Frodo.
Okay.
I got a question to ask you.
Huh.
I know the odds are 1,000,000 to 1 of my neck of the woods getting a tornado, but let's just say it did. The only place we have that is considered safe is the walk-in closet in the master bedroom.
Yep.
How is that as a shelter?
As long as it's away from as long as it's away from the windows, it's good.
There's no windows in the closet.
Good.
Right. Another option is your bathroom, because the piping running through the bathroom is going to produce a more stiff room that's going to be more likely to hold up to a tornado. Okay?
Okay. Carry on with what you were saying.
But like I said, if you live in any of those cities I mentioned, take shelter. You're definitely in the line of sight for a tornado. I'm looking now up at Forest City and up in Rochester, Minnesota, Shirley.
All right, going up there.
I am
There
pulling
it
up
is.
the lacrosse radar.
Yep.
This is not a confirmation. This is not a confirmation. However, if you are in Lansing, Minnesota, Racing, Minnesota, heading into Marion, Minnesota, Eoita, Minnesota, St. Charles, Minnesota areas, do take shelter. You are Lansing and Racine, you are under a tornado warning. That includes Brownsdale, Sargent, Hayfield, Vernon, Rockdale, Stewartville. You are under a tornado warning. I am going to say not to put you guys off of taking shelter, but right now, by the looks of it, based on the radar imagery I have available to me, it does not look like it is actively on the ground. However, a tornado warning is issued when not only is it issued when a tornado is down, it can also be issued for severe winds that can cause damage. The only reason I am saying that I cannot tell if we have a tornado down is because in the area we're dealing with, the radar beams are upwards of, let's see, our closest radar beam is 5,000 feet in the air. So we cannot see exactly what's going on. But there is a lot of rotation in this storm. So if you are in these areas and expanding out past Racine, if you are in Pleasant Grove, Chatfield, Marion, Saratoga in Minnesota, and St. Charles, protect yourselves. There is rotation, but our radar beams are too high in the air to get a very good refinement on this. There is a hook echo.
All right, Maddie, quit showing your tail.
So I'm not trying to scare anyone.
No.
But there's a phrase that a certain other YouTuber uses that I've adopted as my own. And
Okay.
it's this.
Hi, buddy.
And the YouTuber, Mike, will recognize the phrase right away. He'll be like, "Oh, I know that phrase. Who says it?" Don't be scared.
Be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Reinhold.
Ow.
Do not allow your fear to kick you in the ass and make you complacent.
Mm-hmm.
Take action, protect your family, and we'll get through this.
Yep.
I could give you a prime example of complacency. You get this guy, this idiot, on YouTube. He decided he'd stand out on his back patio and watch a tornado move in. So guess what? His wife's hollering at him, "Get in the house!" Finally did when lightning hit a tree on his property.
That was a wake-up call.
Yeah, very good wake-up call.
Jeez.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. When I zoom on these radars, I love some of these crazy town names. You've got Owatonna, Waseca.
Yep.
I love this one. Elko Newmarket.
I
But yeah,
wondered, Shirley, if Joe and Mary are going to be affected by this bout of weather.
No, it's too far. It's too far south.
Sorry, relatives that live in Alabama.
Yeah, but it's way too far south for this.
Okay.
So,
I
like
feel
I
better.
said, if you live in if you live in Minnesota, Missouri, Kansas, Wisconsin,
Northern
all this
Iowa.
area,
Hmm.
northern Iowa, do yourselves a favor and please keep an eye on the weather. I am not, we are not associated with Ryan Hall, but there are two great YouTube streams if you want to keep an eye on the weather and be informed without being scared. Number one, Ryan Hall, y'all, on YouTube. Great guy. He uses the money that people donate to his y'all squad to actually go out to these places that get affected by tornadoes and give people stuff that they need, whether it be toiletries, whether it be food, whether it be they've given people whose cars have been straight up destroyed in storms brand new cars. So these guys, they're not in it for the recognition, they're in it to protect people. The other one that I have to give a huge shout out to, and like I said before, we are not affiliated with these people. I just like them both because they're different, but they get the information out there. Max Velocities is another great one.
I've
Max
watched some of
is
the Max Velocity videos. They are good.
Max Velocity, and this is not trying to make an over the internet diagnosis or anything, but I think he might be autistic, and that actually helps him because most generalization here, but a fairly accurate generalization. Most autistic people will not uh, sensationalize things, will only give you the facts and keep you informed in the most factually accurate way possible. So I'm just saying, if you want to watch, keep an eye on weather, those two streams are amazing. What do you think, Shirley?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, what did I want to
Let's
say?
see. Craig said, just kidding, there's move up meatballs like that, I think. Yeah, it was cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Ah, nice.
No, you
That'd
know
be a
what?
tasty storm.
Yeah, I use a lot of different tools, but I found personally that weather-wise is really fucking amazing.
Agreed.
Oh, oh shit.
What?
We also have another bit of interesting uh I don't know whether to call it weather or Earth being Earth, but
Uh,
we just had a magnitude 5.3 earthquake strike Reno, Nevada.
ooh.
Oh, sheesh. I bet you it shook the people in the casinos.
Much like the people, period.
Yeah, really.
So this isn't tonight is not just about the weather, but also Reno, Nevada had an earthquake.
Wow.
Oh.
I wonder what fault line Reno's near. A
It's
little bit
close
away
enough.
from the San Andreas.
It's close enough to San Andreas to be affected by it, but in all reality, that the thing people don't realize, the thing that people do not understand is that the fault lines are not the only things you have to be worried about, because think about like this: the earth is covered is an egg essentially, and the crust is like the shell of a hard boiled egg that you cracked. Everything everything that you see in that is random. Oh, and as for that storm I was calling out earlier in Racine, Minnesota, they have produced a new tornado warning. It goes further south than I thought. So Grand Meadow, Spring Valley, Fillmore, Wyckoff, Fountain, Chatfield, Arundel, Lanesboro, you are currently under a tornado warning in Minnesota. If you recognize any of those city names, do yourselves a damn favor and get your asses underground.
You know what? You'll get a few idiots that don't take shit like that seriously, though.
Oh no, that's a given.
Hey,
They
I'm
think they're
I'm one of those
indestructible.
idiots that I'm one of those idiots that'll watch a tornado go through. But the difference between me and the idiots that you're talking about, Jan, is
Yeah.
I know the difference between a tornado that's safe to watch and a tornado that's not safe to watch.
Yeah. Because the
Here's
thing is,
the tip.
yeah.
If you
Go
see
ahead,
the
brother.
tornado moving left to right or right to left, you're fine.
Mhm.
If you don't see that motherfucker moving at all, run.
Yup.
Grab your ass, duck your heads, and run, right?
Run for your life.
And that's not a joke. Because if that tornado ain't moving, guess what? It
It's
is
coming
moving.
right at you. It's coming right
It's
at
coming right for you.
Mm-hmm.
Am I wrong about that, Mike?
No.
So, hey, Mike,
Yeah.
would you like to go tornado hunting with me one day?
No. I'm good, thank you.
You know what? Speaking of tornado hunters, the tornado tours, they had one couple from Japan that came to the United States every other year to be able to spot a tornado
Oh
with the
yeah.
chasers. They finally got their wish several years ago.
Well, that's good.
The chasers knew what they were doing.
Yeah, and that's one thing that a lot of people don't realize is the weather spotters that are out there know what the fuck they're doing. They're not just doing it to be fucking funny. They're doing it to get science. One tornado person in particular is fine with getting hit by a tornado because their setup is perfect for it. That is Reed Timmer in the Dominator. If your car doesn't weigh 3.5 tons and have less than a half inch of a gap between your car and the fucking road, you aren't safe to fucking get
Frodo's
intercepted
talking about the
by a
Tim,
tornado.
Shirley.
What?
Frodo's talking about the Reed Timmer's Tim,
Oh, okay.
tornado interceptor vehicle.
Yeah.
If your
Tank.
car has more than say this much clearance from the car's frame to the fucking road, do not try and get your car hit by a tornado. Your car will become a nice 3-ton flying projectile.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know who
Oh,
knows
nice.
about that, don't you? You know who knows about that, don't you? Shirley, you know who knows about the projectile, don't you?
Yeah.
Mark Bettis and
Mike.
his chaser crew.
Mike
Mike.
Bettis, not Mark.
Excuse me, sorry, Mike.
But no,
Mike Bettis
I'm not
and his
trying.
chase crew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but if your car is not set up properly, you're just gonna die. And that I'm not even trying to sugarcoat it. I know that YouTube doesn't like the word death, but if you have anything less than say 1/4 of an inch of gap, your car will fly. And if you're in that car, when it decides to fly, when you finally come down from the wind, boom, you're going to smack against that ground and you're going to get.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not, there's actually something going on in the Pacific as well. Let me see if I can get to
I
it.
believe
Guam, where are you? There it is. Yeah, Guam's got a super typhoon bringing down
I
its
thought
neck.
you were talking Bob.
No, Guam. The little island of Guam, one of our territories.
Yeah. I thought the name of the cyclone was Bob.
No. Let me look it up. I can't remember the name of the doggone thing.
Feel sorry for the people in Guam if they don't prepare themselves.
Well, now, if there's any bit of good news, Guam is to the southwest side. Now, they can still get, let's see.
They can still get severe effects from it.
Yeah.
But because they're not on the northeast side of the storm and they are on the southwest, they're going to be a lot less affected by it than anything else.
Yep.
And
all right. The name of it's a Category 4 super typhoon named Sinlaku.
yep, and I'm looking at right now.
Yep.
I'm looking at right now, and it is it's actually a very pretty storm. And yes,
How
if
does that
you're
spell?
wondering,
Sinlaku?
and yes, if you are a person who appreciates the aesthetics of storms, you'll understand what I mean. Oh shit! Okay, that's a flash. Oh, I'm just looking because there's a massive flash flood warning.
Oh yeah,
There's...
up in Wisconsin. Yeah.
Yep. I'm just looking to see if this tornado area is getting any different, and it looks like it's not right now, but it's still
I don't know.
under the gun.
I don't know which is worse, Shirley.
What?
Frodo. You have the tornadic winds, and then to add insult to injury, you have the flash flooding and all the stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, really.
You want to know, honest to God, the worst part about weather? It's not the tornadoes.
Unpredictability at times?
Nope. If you know what you're doing, you can kind of predict weather. Actually, the scariest weather event that I have ever seen is a derecho.
Ooh, we had a derecho of what, 2 or 3 years ago, Shirley?
And remember, me and Mike survived the 2020 August Midwest derecho. And that fucker, August 10th, 2020. And I'm going to tell you the facts right now. I was scared shitless.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to admit it. I was scared.
Well, the derecho, I don't blame you. What exactly causes a derecho? I hear it's abrupt downdraft and straight line winds, like boom, boom.
It is. The best way to think about a derecho, and this is how I described it to my wife to get her to understand the severity of what we were dealing with. It's a land hurricane.
Yeah.
We had in Cedar Rapids on the southwest side by what was then Westdale Court Apartments. We had over 140-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh yeah.
140 what events?
Mile-an-hour winds. It was that big derecho.
Oh yeah.
These are the types of winds that knock buildings off their foundations. And that's exactly what happened. There used to be 3 more apartment buildings in that complex and a Duds and Suds laundromat there. Guess what's not there anymore?
Laundromat.
The apartments. I was going to ask,
And the
did they
Duds
ever
and
rebuild?
Suds.
But I got my question answered.
Nope, they did not rebuild those apartments.
Wow.
They're just gone.
Jeez.
And if you want to look
Uh-oh,
into
I
it,
think we got a new tornado warning popping. South of Rochester. Okay.
I see it.
What's the weather like on your end, Saljo? What's the weather looking like on your end? If you can hear me.
Okay, that is just an update on the tornado warning that I warned everyone about earlier in Minnesota.
Mhm.
The tornado warnings in Missouri have been allowed to expire. Okay?
Mhm. Hello?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Oh,
Don't panic. We ain't died yet.
Present.
Oh, poor choice of words. Excuse me.
yeah, well, here's something interesting. This Wednesday, here in Alabama, it is the 15th anniversary of what's known as the Forgotten Tornado Outbreak. The reason why I call it forgotten is because it fell into the shadow 12 days later when the largest outbreak happened.
Wow.
So,
Which outbreak was that?
it's the April 14th through 16th. Alabama had it on the 15th, and there were some tornadoes and such. So,
When was the Tuscaloosa hit?
Tuscaloosa was actually hit both April 15th and April 27th.
So it was part of the big tornado outbreak then.
Yeah, it was part of both outbreaks.
Huh.
Yeah,
Some of those videos they show on YouTube show the Tuscaloosa tornado.
yeah. Some parts of Tuscaloosa were actually hit the first time on April 15th, and then the second time on April 27th. So.
You can't help but feel sorry for the people.
Uh-huh. Exactly. But yeah, when they say the weather started getting rough, this time, we mean it.
All I know is people listen to your weatherman. Listen to the storm chasers and the storm spotters.
And for
When you
crying
get a
out loud,
warning, haul your ass to your shelter.
do not call and threaten the meteorologists that are interrupting games and whatever, because the FCC requires them to interrupt because it's a public service.
Also,
Jack gets really annoyed when they have the weekly tests,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't tell him. It's not the station, it's the government.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Okay.
flipping government. Go
and
ahead.
ask for shelters for you and
Mm-hmm.
your family. Your best place is to always be underground. If underground is not available, the most interior room of your home is going to be the next best place. If that is not available, like in my apartment, I don't have a most interior room. Your bathroom will be a great place because of the extra pipes in that bathroom are going to provide extra stiffness to the walls. If that is not available, the point furthest from the closest window or door that is structural. For my apartment, our bathroom, it's too close to the outside. So our safest place for storms in this apartment that we live in is right where I am right now. The wall that divides my bedroom from my living room, because this wall right here is a structural wall that holds up the apartment above. So I've got the apartment above me pressing down on this wall to keep it down. It's the furthest point from the door and window up there, furthest point from the window back there. This is literally the safest place. If a tornado were to come, I would sit here, put a blanket over me, and shelter right here.
Okay, the walk-in closet. One wall of the walk-in closet is backed up to the bathtub. Is backed up to the bathtub.
That's good. That's good.
So I do have a little bit of support. So we do have a little bit of support from those, excuse me, pipes. Am I right?
Yep.
So the safest place for us, if a tornado ever happened, would be in that closet.
Yep. But, and this is something that a lot of people don't get. Out of everyone in this call, the two Arizona people have the the least risk of tornadoes. Then comes Sajo as far as tornado risk. Then comes me, Mike, Ash, Shirley, and my wife, Sarah. Because we're in, me and Mike, and Ash and Sarah are in Tornado Alley. And Shirley, the troublemaker who's trying to sleep on us.
Sorry.
Is in
Well,
Dixie
I took a 2.5-hour nap, so I'm awake. Anyway.
Sorry, just tired.
I know you are. I just had to tease you.
Yeah, there's the complex of storms through. It's about get ready to head into Mason City shortly. Let's see, Austin, Rochester.
I hope Angie will be okay.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine. Because you don't know, I have an original character named Angie. She's from Mason City, Iowa. So
couldn't resist that.
Yeah. But yeah, we got that there. We got the mess here at KEAX. Okay, no tornado warnings there. A couple severe thunderstorm warnings though.
Yep.
And that's that.
So
for now.
things are
People, please be careful tonight. It's all we ask is for you guys to be careful tonight.
Yep. Okay, go Frodo.
I was going to say, things are starting to ramp down a little bit. Ramping down does not mean that it is done. It is not.
No.
The city's military-grade thermal cameras.
Ramping down means it's slowing down, not necessarily getting ready to quit. Am I right on that one, Brodo?
Yep.
Because they can be ramping down, and then something will happen, and it'll turn around and ramp right back up again. Am I right or wrong?
All right.
You're not wrong, Jan.
Yep.
But I'm glad to see that you're actually learning stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. I love to visit the town of Decorah, Iowa. Yes, there's a town called Decorah.
MLP, Shirley.
And
MLP, Scott. Decorah.
And that's actually exactly how you pronounce it.
Decorah.
Scott, did you hear the name of the town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Shirley,
Yes.
just to the east of that town, do you see another town with a weird name?
Walk on.
That's what the tornadoes are doing, walking on the cities.
Yeah. But see, one thing I always love about the radars, sometimes when you zoom in, you can find some of the funniest little name towns like Decorah, Walk On, Cresco. Let's see, there's Bustable over
Why
there.
nowhere and nothing here in Arizona? Why nowhere and nothing?
Yep.
So, I do have one little bit of tech news really
Okay.
quick.
Sure, go ahead.
Last Wednesday, I believe it was, the PlayStation Store finally released a game on PlayStation for the first time since its release. Starfield is now on PlayStation.
Which one?
Is
Four?
This is only available for PlayStation 5 because the game is that intense. But it is now available on PlayStation systems, and I'm going to say this right now. It is beautiful.
It's beautiful, darling. Beautiful. But
It really is. Mike, I know you haven't gotten it yet, but I did. It's on my system that you gave me, and I'm going to tell you straight up, it is fucking beautiful. Like,
Well, you want to know
seriously.
something? Not everybody can afford the $600 cost of a 5.
True.
50.
Right,
It's
Scott?
$650.
What the hell is it? Is it like 6,000? Oh, I mean, sorry, $650, I think.
Yes. And it is PS5 Pro enhanced. So if you happen to have a Pro, Starfield is going to look even better for you. I'll be back.
Okay.
Why do you think I gave up console games, people?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
The cartridges were reasonable, so. Anyway.
I remember you used to we'd play some of the games over at your place back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one was Tetris.
One you played was Spelunker?
Spelunker? I don't think I had that game for Nintendo. I could have. It's been a month of ages since I played it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was computer. I don't know.
Yeah.
Janet, I should tell you, if you and me were to play Tetris against each other, you would get your ass handed to you.
I know.
Mike,
I know.
do you remember when we played Tetris 2 against each other?
Yes.
And how bad did I monkey stomp you?
You kick my ass. Jesus. I'm serious.
Huh?
I'm just saying that I'm serious. Like, you kicked my ass.
You look handsome tonight, Mikey boy. You look nice tonight. It looks like you got a trim.
I had died like back in March.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What?
That storm we've been monitoring, the one with the tornado warning on it, Shirley.
Uh-huh. Go back there.
There's a new hook forming in front of the main line. Just to the south and west of Arundel. And north and east of Fountain.
Is it talking about the same storm in Minnesota?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's indicate another chance of a tornado, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct.
Is that the one you're
There's
like?
also.
Is that the one you're filming?
There's also. Yes.
Okay.
There's also some more hooking going on up north in Wilson and Homer. But the
Hope the
thing
hookers
I'm
are
most
well dressed.
oh, there it
Did you
goes.
hear
It
what I
just
said, Frodo?
disorganized a little bit.
Did you hear
Yeah,
what
I
I
heard
said,
you.
Frodo? I had to make a
You know
joke.
what though?
What?
You know what though, Jan? You talk
What?
about that, and my first thought isn't about that. What you're talking about. It's about the music video for the Metallica song "Turn the Page."
Ah, good one.
I've never listened to Metallica.
Metallica's rendition of "Turn the Page."
I was just about to say they weren't the ones that originally did it.
No, the ones that originally did it was Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
Silver Bullet Band, yep.
I'm sorry for a bad
You and I
joke.
were on the same fucking thread there.
Yes. Also, say that again, Scott. I did not hear you.
I'm saying I
I
didn't know
said
that.
I'm sorry for a bad joke.
You're fine, Jan.
But yeah, I'm just saying, in goofiness, it's all in good fun.
Okay, well, I hate to get serious, but this was reported an hour ago from KWCH News. A tornado has hit the town of Ottawa, Kansas. A Storm Team 12 Storm Chief Darren Bruin shared a photo. There are reports of downed power lines in the area, and it says second storm moves in. People without power may not be aware of the approaching storm. Now it's time to reach out. Now, like I said, this was an hour ago, and according to him, there is some damage. Now, here's the interesting thing. Ottawa, Kansas rings a bell to me because that was the home for someone in Extreme Makeover Home Edition in the last season.
Oh shit! I hope they still have a house.
Yeah, well the problem
I'm
is
looking.
oh yeah, the father of that family, unfortunately, he passed away in 2021. So
I'm looking at at what it is, and the y'all track for that storm is getting labeled as severe confirmed. Yeah, and I'm looking at it right now. Just give me a minute.
I'm listening. I just don't want to interrupt.
no, you're fine.
I'm just listening to this.
Okay. Well, while you're doing that, I've got to make this other announcement. If you follow college basketball, you know a certain name, Dick Vitale. You know, he's the one that say, "Oh, are you serious?" He's always good about that. Unfortunately, he announced he has melanoma in his lung and liver cavity and will be starting immunotherapy soon. Vitale, one of the preeminent faces of men's college basketball, has battled 4 different types of cancer in the past few years and most recently underwent surgery in the summer of 2024 after a biopsy of a lymph node in his neck showed cancer. I've beaten melanoma, I've beaten lymphoma, I've beaten vocal cord cancer, I've beaten lymph node cancer. Vitale 86 said in a statement today, "I'm 4 for 4 and I'm fully confident I'm going to make it 5 for 5. Oh, thank you,
Hey,
Dickie.
good luck to the Phoenix Suns. They have a chance to make it in the Final Four. Right, Scott?
Yeah, they're in the last position for the playoffs, depending if how they do against the Trailblazers tomorrow.
Yeah.
If they win, they go to the playoffs. If they lose, they're out.
Well, I hope they go to the playoffs.
Well, give me more.
It's been a hard season for them, losing a lot of players.
Avenge a lot of people out.
Yeah. Now, here's
So anyway,
something else. Larry Kenney, the voice actor, let's put it this way. He's upset over a photo Unfortunately, the photo is AI generated, and the gentleman pictured voicing Lino looks nothing like Larry Kenny.
Is it the one that's circulating on Facebook and I'm at YouTube?
No, Facebook. It's just a picture, but it's got basically got um four people who definitely do not look like the part. Especially Earl Hyman, who voiced Panther. He died back in like 18 or something like that. And I can tell just by looking at this, none of these guys look like the right voice actor at all.
Badly done. Jeez.
Yeah, that's why Larry Kenny's upset. And I said, yeah, he's right.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some
Back
real.
down the creators and
Mm-hmm. Oh, believe me, believe me, the Thundercats fans are really up in arms about this. And who can blame them?
can't say as a blame them.
Yeah, because like I said, there are some things AI can be good for. This ain't one of them.
Yeah.
Because I know Peter Noonan, the voice of Tigra, he does not have a beard. So it's like, but
sounds like assholes don't do their research properly.
No, they just want to put up something that make it look right. But Larry Kenny said that's just why AI needs to be outlawed. He's right in this case, definitely.
Or maybe AI should be vetted a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is worrisome. What's going to stop some enemy from using AI to get state secrets?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the problem. Most AI is not able to do that kind of stuff. But yes, it is. He's yet.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, I'm actually seeing either the Matrix or the Terminator being more prophetic. Which one would you rather see as prophetic?
I'd rather see the Matrix than the Terminator because the Terminator was mean. What about you, Scott?
The Matrix, you want to be turned into a human battery? You want to be stuck in a simulation?
You want to be stuck in a metal tin can? Exterminate? Like the Daleks?
But isn't that your favorite idea, Jan? To be just that?
No.
Stuck in a tin can?
No.
Then, I mean, they talk about AI becoming smarter and smarter and making androids or whatnot, and I guess they're trying to get an android to be self-aware. That could be a good or a very bad thing. Depending,
You know, I'll be honest. I'd love to see an android like Data, but I'm not so sure that I'd like to see android like the T-800 or T-1000.
How about Data's brother Lore, who was like psychotic?
Yeah, but Lore actually, after in Picard, Data and Lore were in the same body, but over time it became where Data took over, and it became where Data and Lore merged, with Data being the dominant personality.
Oh, I'm talking about Next Generation. The Next Generation. I didn't see Picard, so
yeah.
Interesting, though.
By the way, apologies if anyone's not seen it.
Yeah, I have seen. I did watch a few episodes. I can't talk. Sorry. All right. Well. All right. I will not be going to this thing this weekend. It's called the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. It's this weekend. I'm not going because I got plans for a smaller little thing they're doing in Auburn. But let's see. So far, here are the guest announcements. Russ Marquand and Michael Cudlitz, yeah, from The Walking Dead, they're gonna be there. Three of the voice actors from Phineas and Ferb are gonna be there.
Good.
Yeah.
Voice actors from what? What?
Phineas and Ferb.
I know of it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
a
a show.
cartoon on
Disney.
Disney Channel.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it's about a pair of kids who are trying to have fun throughout the summer.
Yep.
And then there's have you ever heard of Perry the Platypus?
Yeah.
Yes. He's more like a detective, isn't he?
More like a spy.
Have you ever heard of Doofenshmirtz?
Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Never heard of him.
He's hilarious.
That was both those characters are from Phineas and Ferb, and the funniest thing about it is the kids, Phineas and Ferb, don't even know that their pet platypus is Perry the Platypus.
Yep. All right. Now, this one, you better brace yourself for this one, Frodo. First convention appearance together. Amy Jo Johnson and Catherine Sutherland.
Oh shit!
Power Ranger actresses.
Power
Ranger actresses.
Yep, both Pink Rangers. It's the first time they have ever had appeared together.
Cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else of interest?
Well, let's see. Anna Gio.
Hold on, guys.
Artist, yeah.
That tornado warning we've been monitoring.
Mm-hmm.
It multiplied.
Ooh, yep. There's two now.
So now, if you live in Highland, Choice, Yucatan, Bratsburg, yes, that's a real city's name.
There it is, Bratsburg.
Bratsburg, eh?
Yeah. Oh, I love these.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
I found the perfect city for you and Ashley to live in.
Bratsburg.
Bratsburg, Minnesota.
I can't believe there's a Yucatan, Minnesota.
I thought the Yucatan Peninsula was
down in Mexico.
Away from here.
Yeah. I see. There's also a town called Choice.
What do you think? What do you think, Mike? Would you like to live in Bratsburg?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Why not? Because then I could say the two brats from Bratsburg are here.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be something?
Mike's over there just like, what the fuck did I walk into?
Yeah.
You're face palming, aren't you, Mike?
Oh man, I'm facepalming because I missed this shot to meet him in person at DragonCon a few years ago. Steve Bloom is gonna be there.
Isn't he a voice actor for?
For
what show?
A whole lot of shows.
Well, name me four.
Also,
Spike Spiegel.
Ooh,
Okay. Cowboy Bebop.
Yep.
So here's one for you. You want to know three of the very famous voice actors that are in Starfield?
Try us.
Tuvok.
Oh.
Quark.
Oh.
Nice.
and Kira,
Okay.
Major Kira,
Nice.
Star Trek actors.
Ah.
That's
Oh, you know what William Shatner has lowered himself to? I don't know if any of you have seen the commercials for
Raisin-
like Raisin Bran, Frosted Mini Wheats.
they're good.
You know,
They got a
I
hell of a
know,
lot.
I love mini wheats are my favorite. But anyway, he shows up in the middle of people's houses and he says, da da da. I can't remember the full thing, but I can't remember the full catchphrase, but it ends with the two words happy gut.
Ah.
Happy people, happy gut, or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mike,
Yeah.
if we were to move you to Brassburg, there's not much there, but I think that'd be perfect for you.
Yeah. Oh, this is hilarious. There's a sponsor. There's a sponsor. She's got the nickname of the Nerdy Realtor. Seriously. And this is what she has in her her little ad page. Roll a nat 20 on your next home. It's like, I like her already.
Is that a D&D reference, what you just said?
Yeah, it is.
Certainly is.
Yeah,
I
but
know that.
she is actually a realtor. But but her nickname is the Nerdy Realtor. It's like, I like that.
So guys, I guess I'm not allowed to be on the show anymore.
Why not?
Why?
Daddy.
Oh,
Hello, Maddie.
Hello.
Hey, big guy. Show your master's face, big guy.
yeah. Let's see. Craig
It's
said
just
it was
like,
good
I'm
seeing.
here.
Yeah, Craig said it was good seeing everyone tonight. Gotta be up super early tomorrow. Peace or peas.
Take care, Craig.
All right. Oh, there's
Craig.
Maddie.
Craig, we'll make sure that your next that you get that we get you taken care of with the new vasectomy job.
That's right. Maddie, our official mascot, has said, "I'm taking over.
You're a
I'm
little
going
late,
to-
Mr. Maddie.
I don't care. I'm taking
I
over."
finally got the gender of Maddie right.
Yeah. Good. All right. So anyway, I think this is a good point to wrap things up for tonight. Of course, tomorrow, Frodo and I do political catch-up, and there's plenty of news, too.
There is plenty of news, but there's also a chance
Oh,
that we may not be able to do much
that.
political
Because of the weather. That's right. So it could be part political, part weather tomorrow night.
Or nothing at all, depending on how bad it moves in.
For him, yeah.
You company like I did last time there was bad weather.
Yeah, but Janet, it's not going to be me. It's going to be Frodo.
Okay, Frodo.
Yeah,
you know
I'm in
what
the
you
clear.
look for.
I'm in the clear for at least the next week and a half.
Man, can I please come on, bud? Just what's up?
And he's like, I don't care. I want in. You understand?
As long as he sure Frodo, you're safe as long as he didn't assault you with fish breath.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't eat fish.
All right. So right now, political catch-up may be touch and go depending on Frodo's situation. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. So
No,
we'll make it like
our
a
cat.
yeah. We're gonna make
Our
it.
cat hates. Our cat hates fish. He's a burb.
Oh, okay.
Well, he
He's
doesn't have to eat Smith to get bad. He doesn't have to eat the fish to get bad breath.
True.
He's a burb brain.
Oh, all right. Yeah, and then yeah, let's see. Political catch up, touch and go. But Friday we will definitely be doing game and tech news. So
Yep.
let's face it, we gotta give our two games a break. All right, so that's what we got for the week.
I'm gonna bounce.
Okay.
Later, Frodo.
See you later.
All right. All right. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and play the 15-second ending, so hang on, please. Alright, so with that in mind, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night, sleep well, stay safe, especially if you're in your areas of severe weather. And we'll, for tonight, may see you tomorrow for a political catch-up. But we will definitely be here for game and technology news on Friday. So, peace.
Bye, everyone.